everyone, my name is Konstantin Fedchenko from Aviation Sales International, Germany, Nuremberg. Today we're gonna be flying this immaculate Beechcraft Bonanza with this great leather job. Garmin 750 EDM engine monitor, 2 Garmin G5 attitude indicators, and just one yoke. There is an option for this aircraft where you can install 2 yokes, but particularly this has just one yoke. Let's see. I repositioned the plane a little bit doing my walk around. Repositioning was needed because there are a lot of kids on that pad. It's a great place to go and have rest with your kids. There is a restaurant, airfield, planes flying. What can be better? We are checking all hinges. This is Bonanza F33 Alpha with 290 horsepower Continental engine. 1976. These are additional fuel tanks, and the mains are in the wing. The oil I've already checked. Landing light, LED taxi light. Let's fly it. Let's get ourselves accommodated, and I better see what is where before I depart, right? Like this is throttle, this is mixture control, this is prop control. If you twist it, it will go in and out. This way it makes these changes smoother. Battery alternators, standby alternator, pitot heat strobe, beacon lights, nav, taxi, landing lights. And one very important thing is the fuel selector, which is here. Position right hand tank off, left hand tank, and this is off position. This is off, this is left hand, this is right hand. To be honest, a little bit confusing. I'll start on the left, then I will use the right thing. Fuel gauges left, right, fuel quantity gauges. This is fuel pressure. Basically, this is fuel gauges for quantity. This is quantity as well. We'll see how it works. Cylinder head temperatures, oil temperatures, oil pressure, amperes, but everything should be here on the EDM. An airspeed indicator is also an important thing because it has inner gauge in knots and the outer gauge in miles per hour. Not every aircraft has that, and when you have that, you have to make sure that you are looking at knots when you refer to your stall speed in knots. And if you look at miles per hour, the stall speed will be less. If you can see here, stall speed about 55, here in miles per hour gauge it is 65, which means if you decrease your airspeed, if you would think to decrease your airspeed to 55, you will find yourself in a deep stall. Let's get it rolling. Closed. As always, checklist: seatbelts lock, seatbelt brakes in. What does it mean? Have no idea. Avionics off, gear switch down, flaps up, cowl flaps open, fuel on the fullest tank, mixture full reach. Mixture full reach, prop RPM set to highest, throttle fully open, battery switch on, fuel pump until flow, battery switch goes on, and fuel pump clear. Prop. This aeroplane is
harmonics quite well. As you can see, it has audio panel with Bluetooth where you can listen to your music. The S-Tech 55 autopilot with altitude capture, Garmin 750 to Garmin G5, as well as ADM engine monitor, which is great. As you could notice, this aircraft has only one yoke, which can be swapped one side to the other. I don't want to play with this in flight, but you do it in the following way. Huh? Who is the pilot now? I don't want to mess with it in flight. Locked and secured. Okay, so controls checked, full and free, rudder, and there we go. Neustadt Radio, November 17th, Delta Bravo, after startup 100. Alright, taxi light goes on, let's go. Checking brakes. Alright, let's get it rolling. I'll leave the window open. So, recheck fuel selector on the right tank, which is the fullest tank. Seat belts, recheck all flaps open, radio set, mixture go full reach, oil pressure, oil temperature, horizon, slaved, hidden altimeter, rechecked, fuel pump is off. Fuel pump is off. And let's check again the heading. Heading back is to the west. Alright, everything is good. Neustadt Radio, November Delta Bravo, takeoff, runway 27, we'll continue 5 miles out, then we'll join downwind runway 27. Estimated time of flight, 15 minutes, 1200 elevation. Okay guys, let's go! Before takeoff, checked, run up, checked, 1000 cycle prop, 1000 RPM, trim takeoff setting, by the way, trim is working. 30 degrees for takeoff. Wow, that's interesting. No, that's too much. I will put neutral because that is too much. Flaps up, doors secured and closed. Huh, interesting, it says flaps up. Okay, let's put flaps up. Okay, it says with takeoff with flaps up. No problem. Taking off. So, mixture prop pull forward. Let's roll. Gear is up, one light, no lights, reducing manifold 22, and 22 on RPM. I like this rotating controls, very handy. 22 and adjusting here as well. 22. 22 and 22. And then we stabilize at 2000 feet. Switching off landing taxi light, beacon strobes are on. And continue. Honestly, this is my first flight with Bonanza and it's so nice, it's so steady. You see, you trim it off, airplane goes by itself, very efficient. Cabin heat is over here, aft cabin heat, parking brake is here as well. And let's try the autopilot. Heading mode works, alt hold, everything is... The aeroplane has autopilot, so you can fly hands-free flying. This is something I do like, to be honest. and the electric trim works automatically for you, so it does everything by itself. When you have trimming condition, the autopilot, it shows trim over here. Let me disconnect autopilot, put the plane up, trim it down, and then press Alt Hold. Then we press heading, Alt Hold, and we will see that the autopilot is gonna trim the aeroplane itself. Excellent aeroplane. The cruising speed can be found on this chart, which you guys can study if you want. Cruising settings and this and this. But in general, this aeroplane is cruising at 145 knots through airspeed at altitude of 5,000 feet, which is quite efficient. Let's turn right. We just set heading mode on autopilot, we turn right, and the aeroplane, we have heading mode here. We set heading to the right on our EFIS. As I said, Bonanza is very stable, there is not so much I can tell you about it. We disconnect autopilot, we go up, we release, the aeroplane is steady, we turn left, we release, the aeroplane is still steady, we go right, release, the aeroplane is still steady, so very stable aircraft. We can go up, very steady aeroplane. We go down, very steady aeroplane. This aeroplane is equipped with electric trim. This is IFR. This is an IFR aeroplane. It has two CDIs. Basically, these two instruments can be already two CDIs, because you can choose what this instrument is doing for you. Is it working as a primary flight display, or it works as a FIS? You can select what you want to do with this. The seats are very comfortable. You have this knee pad where you can. Actually, the autopilot is off and we are flying very stably. I'm so very surprised. The aeroplane is not climbing, neither descending. I switched off autopilot and forgot to get back to controls. That's what happens. This is a cool aeroplane. You feel quite comfortable sitting in it. You can incline seats back up. I prefer it this way. You see, it's in a steep bank and it almost doesn't descend. Of course you have to pull a little bit, but otherwise the plane is very stable. Look, my hand's off. It's quite comfortable and quite quiet aeroplane. It's not noisy inside, nothing like that. Neustadt Radio November Delta Bravo, downwind runway 27, we'll call you final.
November Delta Bravo.
Okay, time to get back to the airfield. Let's see what we have. We have full reach on the mixture. Airfield is somewhere inside. Electrical trim is just working great. Okay, put the gear down, speed checked, gear go down, one red light. Speed check, flaps middle, decrease in airspeed, turn and final, full flaps, gear is down, 3 greens, Neustadt Radio, November Delta Bravo, turn and final, runway 27 for full stop landing. Okay, 3 greens, mixture full reach, prop goes full forward, or go around condition. House gear on the ground, using brakes. Landing light is off. Time to open and get yourself some fresh air.
Very effective braking. You don't need much landing distance or nothing like that.
I hope you enjoyed this flight. Join Aviation Society, visit Aviation Sales, fly aeroplanes. Be happy, live happy life. Life we have only once.
It's time to put the birds to sleep.